Hey yo, YouTube, back again. Another week, man. Hope everybody doing good. Let's get straight into it. Yeah, I want to talk about money and people and how we don't treat people right and how we view money. And in my opinion, we worship money. We worship money over God. We worship money over people. You know, we put money over the individual. And I think as a society, that's not the way to go. You know, that's not the way to go. We don't look out for the mothers, the single mothers. We don't look out for the veterans who come back. You know, regardless of you, if you agree with the wars and all that, you know, regardless of all that stuff. I ain't too much into politics, but yeah, the veterans, you know, if you figured you went to go serve the country and then you come back and you got to fight for benefits and all this. Yeah, I think that's crazy, man. You know, the cost of living and wages and all this is outrageous. And single mothers, single fathers, homeless people, the drug problem, the incarceration problem. Yeah, all this stuff is just symptoms of something deeper, which is humans love money. And the game down here is, which is, you know, America, but it's all over the world. But the game down here is you gotta worship money. You know, money is God. And that's what everybody strive for. But really, God is in you. You know, that's really what the truth is. God is in you. And you should use your time and effort to better you. Yeah, we got to get money to eat. You know, we got to get money to live and do certain things in this society. But, man, the game, capitalist game, is like Monopoly. Big bank take little bank. And that's not how life's supposed to go, man. You know, we supposed to be there for each other. You know, regardless of gender and all this, skin color and gender and race and creed and old and young and gay, straight, man, regardless of all this stuff, it's only good or evil, in my opinion. And all this is just my opinion. But it's only good or evil, man. You know, pick a side. It ain't no weird stuff going on. It's just, is this a good dude or is it not a good dude? If you a good dude, I rock with you. If you not, stay away from me. That's all it is, you know. We don't take care of our old, you know, we put them in homes. And this is not the way, man. We lost our way as people who've been, you know, bamboozled. You know, I'm going to try to keep it nice for YouTube, but as people who have been bamboozled, like I said, we don't understand who we are. We don't understand how powerful we are. We don't understand the brain. We don't understand the mind. We don't understand our spirituality. And everybody, it seemed like they lost, man. You know, it's no togetherness. It should be togetherness through doing right. You know, the strong men of the village got to do right. And then the women will follow. But the women going to follow who's in leadership. That's where the money at. That's where the evil at. So the women go towards that because they got all the rewards, all the Maybachs, all the jewelry, houses, vacations. But it's all through evil means. You know, it's not, all this stuff not gotten through righteous means. And that's the problem. It's a lot of good dudes who just work regular jobs, you know, work at the warehouse and mechanics, electricians, plumbers, you know, regular businessmen. And they not getting a fair shake. You know, they not getting a fair shake. Everybody who says right and does right, they try to silence them, like on YouTube and all these platforms, you know, all these platforms. If you stand for something, they try to silence you. And that's not the way, man. You gotta figure out life. And that's through meditation, learning yourself, reading some books, and all the nonsense. You got to get away from that. That's what the crazy movies, the social media, the hood rat behavior, all this type of behavior, man, the crazy talk. You gotta get to know yourself and who you are and talk to yourself like who you are, which is a part of the creator. You know, all of us are a part of the creator, and we got to get back to that. You know, we got to get back to what's right. And like I be saying on my other platforms, you got to work hard. You know, yeah, a lot of us work hard. We go work a job 10, 12 hours a day. That's hard enough. I get it. But when the job is done, we still got to work hard for ourselves. You know, you have to read and grow and study and learn and shine a light to your family, your friends, your community. You know, if your neighbor need help, it's time to help. You know, if it's a single mother who got 2 boys and she need help, it's time to help. You know, it's not time to be selfish and me. That's not what life about, man. Life is about understanding, growing, and helping. That's what life's about. Doing better for yourself and being your own boss. This social media out here lying to folks, man. This all this Instagram, the TikTok. Yeah, man, this stuff lying to folks. It got folks flexing like they really got it. People trying to be who they not. You know, it's time to be honest and keep it real, man. We have to teach the younger generation. You know, we got to show them something better. Teach them real life and talk realness to them. You know, not all this flexing and, you know, just y'all know what it is. It don't gotta be said. Y'all know what it is. But we got to do better as people, especially the older ones. You know, I get it if you 20-something, you young, you trying to figure it out. But those of us who 30 and over, come on, man. It's time to get right. You know what you stand for, because you're going to fall for anything. What do you stand for? You know, I feel like at this point, and even with politics, because right now they got the Trump versus Kamala stuff going on. Even with that, it's the blind leading the blind. In our community, it's the blind leading the blind. All these people out here, man, it's the blind leading the blind. Shout out to Malcolm X, you know, shout out to Tupac. You know, people like this who was awake, who understood. You know, you gotta follow somebody and get a mentor who's wiser than you, who's smarter than you, who could teach you something so that you could bring it to your family, you could bring it to your community. But don't be so shut off like you got all the answers or you know it all and you smart, you can't read a book, you can't meditate, you can't pray with your family. Man, we got to do better as a people, and it starts with the individual. It starts with me. And you know, I can't just get on here and say all this stuff and then you talk to my family and they say he don't do none of it. Nah, man, that's not how life go. If you talk to my kids, you talk to my wife, you'll see I live it. Nobody's perfect though. You know, nobody's perfect, but I live it and I try my best. And all you got is today. That's all you got. So make today great. Don't worry about it's hard over a 10-year period, over a 30-year period. This is hard for me. Yeah, it's hard if you think about it like that. You just got today. So work with today. You know, wake up, thank the creator, whoever you view that to be, God, Jesus, Allah, Mother Nature, whatever you think. Wake up and be gracious and have gratitude to the creator. Yeah, live your best day, man. The last thing I want to touch on is morals and standards. You know, we have to have morals as a people. We can't let society dictate our morals and what we stand for. You know, you have to figure out spirituality in whatever shape that comes to you in. But it's bigger than the flesh. You know, it's bigger than a Maybach. It's bigger than getting drunk on the weekend. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with all this stuff, but life is bigger than that. All of us, I heard a good quote. He said, we're just God having a human experience. And I believe that, you know, and you got to believe that too. We're just God having a human experience. That means energy came and you was born. Energy will go and you will die, but the energy will remain. Yeah, the energy will remain. So don't think, you know, this is all you got, this little life, this little body, and this hard life. I got to go to work and barely get enough money to live. Man, that's not life, man. A lot of people like go to prison for 30 years and in their mind they're free. That's the key. You know, you be seeing some of these people, you might have seen them throughout your life on social media or movies and stuff. They get 30 years locked up, but they're free in their mind. And that's the key. It's the mind. That's the powerful place. That's where everything starts. You got to be positive in your mind. Don't have negative thoughts, negative attitudes, wake up negative. You know, start your day with my back hurt, my feet hurt. Why? Nah, man, that's not the way. You have to be positive. Like they say, fake it till you make it. Put a smile on in the morning. Fake it till you make it, man. If you do positive things and you have a positive vibration, positivity will come to you. It don't matter if bad things come in your day. It's how you choose to deal with it. Bad things gonna come. It's how you choose to deal with it. So I'm gonna leave it there, man. Just elevate the mind. Study the mind. If I could leave you with anything, study the mind. And YouTube, TikTok, all these things are great platforms to study. It's a lot of smart people who put things on there. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Just bless people in your life. Don't worry about, I gotta get rich, I gotta get money, and I need nice things. Don't worry about that. Do what's right. Work hard, and those things will come. Have the right mindset. Those things will come. Don't worry about it. You know, you worrying about the wrong things. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past. Worry about today. That's all you got. And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I appreciate everybody, and I'm gonna keep this YouTube going. Check out my other platforms. You know, I'll be trying to post for real. So, you know, God bless. Thank you. And subscribe, like the video, man. Leave a comment. Till next time.